What's up, guys? Blue Sun JRPGs here, welcoming you to the first ever 2017 JRPG Awards. In this series, I'm going to be doing 8 separate videos, preferably once per week, highlighting the best things of JRPGs from the calendar year. So, the first award that we have goes to the best female main character from a JRPG in 2017. And that is, of course, Velvet from the Tales of Berseria. Velvet is an awesome character. Obviously, she's up here as number 1. So there's a reason I put her up here. The thing I love about Velvet is that she starts off as the prototypical farm girl who basically wants to do everything to help her family and help her brother. And it's very commendable. But she has an amazing transformation in this game. I really think that it's probably one of the best transformations I've ever seen in any video game. But at the same time, she doesn't lose her core principles. She definitely stays to that, but she just becomes overall a lot more badass. I'm sure you guys have played the game. I'm sure you guys know that. I wish there was a game like Super Smash Bros. Out there for not Final Fantasy, but for JRPG characters. And I think if all the characters came together, she'd probably come out on top. Just because she seems like the character who is best able to deal with adversity and the best able to kick ass, I guess, basically in general. Velvet's definitely an awesome character. And, so much JRPG, so much anime nowadays is so into that cutesy fairy tale aesthetic. And although this game actually has the same animation style, Velvet is a complete badass, and that's one of the reasons why I love her so much, and why I think she's such adored as a character. Now, you guys will see by the second runner-up that there definitely was a lot of competition in this category, but I just think Velvet had a lot more personality than the runner-up. I'm sure you guys can probably have a couple guesses on who it is, but she seemed like a real character, and I was able to really get emotionally connected with her. And I think that's key for any great video game character. I mean, if you look at the history of JRPGs, all the best characters have inspired emotion in us. And Velvet definitely has that. You can definitely empathize with her when she loses her brother. And you definitely want to see her succeed. That's such an important thing that a lot of games miss. What's the point of playing games? It's to accomplish something and to help somebody out. And that's why we love them, and that's why I think Velvet's an awesome character. But the first runner-up, and the person I originally actually had as number 1 until I changed my mind, is 2B from Nier Automata. She is an awesome character as well. Like I said, she could have easily been number 1. But the thing I think that separates her from Velvet is that she's a little too cold for me. And I get that that's part of her persona as an android. But for me, I need to feel a connection to the character to really get involved and to really care for them, or to want to see them succeed, as we saw with Velvet. And for me, I know that she was programmed to kill the machines and all that, but just going around from the start of the game, I mean, it was obvious where the game was leading us, in my opinion anyways. And it was like, it just seemed like there were clues out there that she just wasn't picking up on, or she didn't care to pick up on. And again, that's part of her programming. But I thought it held it back a little bit, held her back as a character. Like I said, if there were just a couple of tweaks to her as a character, she could have been number 1 easily. And I think she's definitely one of the most badass female characters of all time. I think, it's probably between like her and Samus Aran for as far as who's the greatest female character of all time as far as being a badass goes. Now, obviously, Samus doesn't really have much of a personality, and that's kind of the same thing right here. And that's what ultimately holds them back as characters in general. But as far as badass goes, they're probably second to none. Massive thanks for watching, guys. The first episode of the JRPG Awards 2017. Next week, I'll be back with the best male character from the year. Best male main character. But going forward, I'm going to be having the best combat system, best game, obviously, best new series, best return of a series, other stuff like that. Give me some suggestions of what I should include in this. Right now, like I said, the plan is to have 8 different episodes, one category for each episode. But let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know how I got this wrong, how I missed somebody. I'm sure you'll tell me right away. But either way, guys, massive thanks for watching. Finally back from Cleveland, so I'm gonna be able to put out some more content I'm really sorry about letting you guys down, only putting a couple videos over the last month. But here nor there, guys. Again, massive thanks, as always. Blue Sun JRPGs, signing out.